A record buried in the ashes of a millennium speaks of a Royal-cloak World Spiritist whose cunning surpassed even the sharpest blade. The golden door, wrought with secrets and silent perils, now stands conquered, not by chance, but by Chu Feng's unyielding mind and the all-seeing heaven's eyes. Martial God Asura, chapter 731, 732, reveals him threading through the treacherous maze of the Formation Aperture, each step a gamble between survival and obliteration. Yet, as the final key floats before his grasp, a whisper of fate warns the trials are far from over, and what lies beyond the threshold may demand more than strength or wisdom. It may demand everything. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to stand before a trap so cunning, so meticulously crafted, that a single misstep could mean death? In the shadowed lands of the East Sea, where legends of power and spirit formations intertwine, Chu Feng found himself on the brink of such a perilous trial. Ha ha ha, I never imagined I would uncover it so swiftly. Let me see the secrets this formation aperture hides, left behind by a Royal-cloak World Spiritist. Chu Feng's voice rang with a mixture of excitement and determination. From the fragments he had studied, there was no doubt in his mind. The architect of this formation was no ordinary cultivator. A Royal-cloak World Spiritist, likely of martial king rank. Perhaps even the very force that bore an imperial bloodline, the one who had annihilated the tribe of monstrous beasts in the ancient Millennium City. He did not linger. Chu Feng's hands moved with purpose, weaving a concealment spirit formation to cloak the surrounding area. Safety was his first priority, for activating such a formation unprepared could be fatal. Only after the protective shroud was complete did he begin the delicate work of opening the formation aperture itself. Even a Royal-cloak spirit formation, the pinnacle of martial artistry, could not hide its flaws from Chu Feng's heaven's eyes. Through the swirling patterns, he discerned the design's intent. The creator sought to test, not immediately destroy. Strength was present, but not overwhelming. Concealment, however, was cunningly potent. The aperture revealed itself as if acknowledging Chu Feng's skill. Purple light danced along the intricate spirit formation. In the blink of an eye, the earth trembled, winds roared violently, and the ground seemed to breathe. Then, like a golden sentinel rising from the soil, a colossal door ascended. Its hue was gold, yet unlike any gold of ordinary spirit formations. This was the signature of a Royal-cloak creation, a fusion of beauty and unyielding power, a realm unto itself. Heh, good thing I prepared beforehand. Otherwise, the radiance alone would have drawn attention, Chu Feng muttered, eyes narrowing at the awe-inspiring doorway before him. He stepped through. A corridor stretched ahead, deceptively simple, but soon 3 entrances appeared. The air itself seemed to warn him. Tread carefully. The heaven's eyes revealed the truth. It was a labyrinth of lethal design. One false choice, one moment of carelessness, and the path would end in irrevocable death. The architect of this place was cruel in subtlety. No traps screamed for attention, no guardians challenged the body directly. Yet every corridor, every door carried invisible peril. Multiple routes, countless choices, but only one way forward. A single error promised only one fate, absolute demise. Chu Feng's heart remained steady. With the guidance of the heaven's eyes, he scrutinized each path, uncovering hidden cues and glimpses of safety. Caution governed every step, yet his movements were precise, deliberate. Each choice brought him closer to the center, each step a dance with destiny. Time blurred. The labyrinth tested him, but Chu Feng endured. Countless doors, endless passages, yet no fatal encounters. His instincts, honed through years of cultivation and wisdom, had not betrayed him. Every decision affirmed his growing mastery over spirit formations. Finally, a golden light erupted before him, a brilliance that pierced the shadows of the maze. This was no trick. The exit. A majestic door of pure power loomed ahead, and before it floated a key, 3 feet long, sharp and dagger-like in its form. He grasped it, stepping across the threshold. Vision blurred, reality wavered, and then he returned to the place where his journey began. The sky above had darkened. The world seemed unchanged. Yet the formation aperture had vanished, leaving only the key in his palm as testament to his success. Chu Feng, you've done it. You've shattered a formation aperture of a Royal-cloak World Spiritist. Eggy's voice resonated in his mind, a mixture of awe and pride. Even seasoned cultivators would struggle with this feat. Yet here you stand, victorious. Your wisdom and understanding of spirit formations surpass many of those in the martial king realm. Her praise was no mere flattery. Since entering the aperture, Chu Feng had acted independently, sensing and responding to every danger without guidance. Eggy had watched, but he had anticipated every peril, every nuance, proving his growth and his innate skill. The one who crafted this maze was indeed wise, Chu Feng reflected, eyes scanning the dissipated formation patterns. On the surface, it seemed simple, but every step was a test. Without the heaven's eyes, I would have been blind to it all. My spirit power alone would not have sufficed. Eggy's words affirmed him further. I taught you the heaven's eyes because I recognized your potential. Your strength earned my trust, and your wisdom commands it. Your growth inspires joy and admiration. With the spirit formation key safely sheathed, Chu Feng pressed forward, deeper into the mysteries of the formation apertures. The sky had darkened, signaling the passage of precious time. According to the rules of the Four Seas Academy, only 10 days were granted for this trial. Chu Feng's resolve hardened. No rest, no sleep. For the sake of his brother, he would pour every ounce of strength and wisdom into this quest. Every heartbeat, every step was a testament to his determination, a pledge written in the language of martial legend. The night had wrapped the forest in an ominous stillness, broken only by the gentle whisper of a wandering wind. Shadows clung to every tree, and beneath the moon's pale gaze, the wilderness seemed alive with hidden dangers. Here, in the heart of this untamed expanse, venomous heaven medicines slithered silently. Martial medicines prowled with predatory intent, and fierce, mindless beasts stalked with only a singular purpose: to kill. Chu Feng moved like a phantom among them. Each step was deliberate, each breath measured. The forest seemed to fold around him, yet he left no trace, his presence concealed as if he were merely a wisp of spirit gliding between realms. His eyes sought the hidden apertures of ancient formations, yet even as he scanned, a subtle dissonance pricked his senses. A tremor in the stillness. A faint sound reached him. A human voice, but it was no ordinary call. The notes wavered with an intoxicating cadence, rising and falling, trembling yet tinged with pleasure. Mixed within were the harsh, ragged breaths of a man. Chu Feng's brow furrowed. In this perilous forest, under the watch of countless unseen eyes, there were mortals indulging in such reckless lust. Truly, human folly knew no bounds. Curiosity, that irrepressible spark of human nature, tugged at him. He advanced silently, mind sharp, eyes keen, analyzing. Only those with a bond beyond mere camaraderie could act in such abandon here. The realization struck him like lightning. They were entwined in a whim of passion, unrestrained and hidden from the world. Who dared defy danger for desire? Chu Feng's thoughts raced. Among the group that had entered the millennium ancient city, only he, Su Ru, and Su Mei were known to share bonds of intimacy. Yet, here before him, two others surrendered entirely to their primal impulses. He moved closer, drawn by the voices, until the faint glimmer of a concealment spirit formation shimmered before him. But this held no power over Chu Feng. With the heaven's eyes, even the most intricate formations laid bare their secrets. The rippling illusions faltered under his gaze, revealing the concealed truths beneath. A purple aura of spirit energy, the hallmark of a purple-cloaked world spiritist. Soon, the formation dissolved entirely, leaving nothing to conceal the scene. Before him were two figures, lost in the depths of their lustful embrace. Recognition struck him immediately. It was Lan Shi's sister, Lan Yanji, and Wang Ye's elder brother, Wang Long. Intriguing, perplexing, and yet somehow fitting in the chaos of human desire, Chu Feng observed silently. Lan Yanji had long shown interest in Qin Yu, yet her entanglement here suggested hidden layers of emotion. Wang Long's attention, conversely, was misaligned, captivated not by Lan Yanji, but by a distant longing for Lan Shi. Their movements were practiced, their immersion absolute. Chu Feng noted with a faint smile. Their entanglement had persisted beyond a day's folly. They were consummate in their indulgence, yet utterly unaware of his presence. Ho, if it's them, Chu Feng murmured to himself, amusement lacing his voice. Quite fitting, truly. No need for me to intrude. Enjoy your indulgence. Even as curiosity tugged at him, he had higher priorities. Su Ru and Su Mei awaited his attention, and the concealment of the ancient city's formation demanded his focus. Desire, though tempting, had to yield to duty. But the forest was capricious, and fate, ever unpredictable, soon stirred the stillness. A voice cut through the night, Wang Long's, calling out in madness, shouting Lan Shi's name with wild abandon. Chu Feng froze, turning sharply. Rage flared in Wang Long's eyes, transforming him into something otherworldly, a demon cloaked in mortal flesh. Yet the woman beside him was Lan Yanji, not Lan Shi. Confusion churned in Chu Feng's mind. Had Wang Long truly lost reason? Lan Yanji's eyes flickered open, her voice a mix of annoyance and breathless warning. Big Brother Long, you're reckless. Yanji is with you. Why invoke my sister's name? Wang Long laughed, a sound threaded with obsession and malice. She is mine, he said, voice firm. And your sister, she will be mine as well. Didn't you vow to assist me in securing her? Panic danced across Lan Yanji's face. I did promise, but time is needed. My sister's heart cannot be forced. If she learns what I did, she would kill me. Wang Long's gaze hardened, unmoved by hesitation. From his robes, he withdrew a small vial of shimmering liquid. Time is irrelevant. Her feelings mean nothing. All that matters is possession. His words were cold, precise, and chilling. The forest seemed to shrink around them as he spoke of the plan. A vile scheme involving drugs to cloud her sister's mind, a mutated, fierce beast as a fabricated witness, and an intricate formation to mimic the beast's cries, ensuring none could trace the truth back to him. He chuckled, the sound echoing through the trees, carrying a resonance of long-laid schemes and dark anticipation. Chu Feng's heart tightened at the revelation of such treachery, the night suddenly heavier with tension, danger, and the shadow of sinister intent. In this forest, beneath the whispering leaves, desire and malice intertwined. Fate had laid a trap of lust, betrayal, and dark cunning, and the threads were already in motion, threading toward a climax none could foresee.